Howdy, this is Marissa from Marissa Moments, and this podcast is about my real life stories and their healing translations. So maybe something will sound familiar to you. Maybe you'll walk away with learning something, or maybe you'll just be entertained. Either way, it sounds like a win-win to me. So let's get into it. So oftentimes, that was a lot of anyway. Oftentimes in my relationships of the past, I turn myself into a one-stop shop. Now, I know what you're thinking. What the hell are you even talking about, right? So I would make sure that everyone around me knew you can come to me for anything, anytime, day or night, whatever it is. If you need a shoulder to cry on, if you just need to vent to someone, if you need me to get something for you, oh, you're having a party? What can I bring? I'll bring whatever. Oh, you need me to clean up? Sure, why not? Okay, you need me to show up at 4 o'clock in the morning? I mean, I don't know that I've ever actually done that, but this is a hypothetical. All the rest are actually true statements. But the point of all of this is to say, I would just make sure that I was a superwoman for all the world to see, right? Because I'm a great friend. I'm a great person, And the flip side to that is, if you're a great person and a great friend, then why do you have to fight so hard to prove it? Right? Essentially, I was giving away my power and then leaving myself completely depleted and in a space of resentment and anger and just all of these things, because can you believe it? People were actually taking me up on the things that I was offering. How dare they? Okay, now obviously that's a joke, because if you offer something, you need to be with the knowing and understanding that whatever you offer is likely to be accepted. So just don't offer it if you don't want to give it, right? That's what we call calling our power back. If you don't want to be that friend who gets phone calls at 2 o'clock in the morning, then don't offer to be the friend who gets calls at 2 o'clock in the morning. If you don't always want to hear everyone's problems, then don't present yourself as the person who wants to hear everyone's problems. The fact of the matter is, we, and when I say we, I mean me, often live in fear of rejection and abandonment, and all of those feelings and fears have the tendency to supersede our own emotional states and our own true self and way of being. So then we overextend ourselves and then end up finding ourselves resentful and exhausted from that overextension, right? So instead of doing that, stand in your truth. It's okay. Again, if you don't want to be the person to receive that phone call at 2 in the morning, if you don't want to clean someone's house for them, if you don't want to run errands for someone, if you don't want to pick up the phone, if you don't want to respond to texts, if you don't want to be a point person, whatever it is for you, just know and understand you do not have to. You are not truly obligated. The obligation, 9 times out of 10, is stemming and rooted from a place of fear or rejection or even programming. Remember, just because your mom, your sister, your friend, your brother, any of those people are the one-stop shops of the community does not mean that you have to be the same. You are you, they are they. Yes, we are all connected, but we are not all the same. So that's it. I truly hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. So if this message resonates, then that means it's for you. And if not, that's cool too. Just keep it pushing. Either way, I thank you for listening, and I wish you the best day ever. Until next time, you know the vibes. Peace.